President Lazarus Chakwera has appointed Dr Michael Biswick Usi as the Vice President of Malawi. The decision comes following the vacancy in the Vice Presidency and underscores the President's commitment to ensuring continuity and effective governance. Dr Usi is a prominent figure known for his contributions to the public service and leadership. His appointment follows constitutional procedures outlined in Malawi's laws, which mandate the President to nominate a Vice President within a specified time frame after a vacancy occurs. Joining us to dissect this is SABC International News Editor Sophie Mokoena. Very good evening to you. Of course, we know that this position has become vacant following a death that happened. What do we know about this new Vice President?
Well, Dr. Michael Usi is the Vice President of United Transformation Movement, the party that was led by Dr. Lazarus Chakwera, the late former president of Malawi, and he has worked with him in that party. He was also a cabinet member in that country, and therefore I think Dr. Lazarus Chakwera, the president of Malawi, take a decision to continue with that spirit of ensuring that the party that supported him to get this position of being the head of state of Malawi does again get this position of the vice president.
We saw President Lazarus Chakwera being booed during the state funeral or around the memorial service. Do you think that with this appointment, perhaps there may be a reduction of the tensions that we saw pouring out at the time?
Well, clearly it will assist, but here you have a situation where Malawi is going to elections next year. And you know, in every country ahead of elections, these tensions do come up, and therefore Malawi is going through a similar situation. As you know, that there were talks that the late Dr. Lazarus Chakwera had indicated that he was going to contest the elections. In other words, the issue of this alliance between Lazarus Chakwera and Dr. Lazarus Chakwera was now becoming a problem, and there was tension, and therefore clearly the supporters of the United Transformation Movement would have acted the way they acted to the funeral and also the memorial. As you know that we've seen it in many other countries when a leader has died under mysterious conditions like that accident, the aircraft crash, clearly there will be suspicion and conspiracy. And therefore that will play itself during a funeral or memorial. That's exactly what happened. And maybe the appointment of Dr. Michael Usi might assist in reducing tensions, but still you will find that towards the end of the year as campaigning intensifies, and if he is going to contest the elections as the leader, as the Vice President of United Transformation Movement, filling that gap of the late Dr. Chakwera, you will see that tension playing itself. We are told, we are still trying to verify this information, that President Chakwera had wanted to appoint Mrs. Chakwera to be the Vice President, but she refused, and therefore I think saying no, you have to take someone in the leadership of the party. So you can see that there's a lot happening in Malawi, and perhaps this will assist, but you know, every election has its own dynamics, and I think in Malawi you will see a similar situation, including other political parties that will be hoping to get support from the electorate next year in Malawi, because remember, Lazarus Chakwera became a president because of the alliance, his party and UTM, and therefore as a new alignment take place or take shape, you will see that jostling for power, and you will see those tensions coming up again.
With the tensions and the jostle for power, we do know that Chakwera has called for an independent investigation into the crash that claimed the lives of the Vice President Chilima. How much information have we learned of so far as this matter is being thoroughly investigated?
You would recall that even the family of the late Dr. Lazarus Chilima had requested that there be an independent investigation. Today we heard that the Minister of Communications in Malawi, on behalf of government, has announced that a team from Germany will arrive in Malawi this coming Saturday to start the investigations as an independent outsider and perhaps people with no interest in issues of Malawi to investigate this incident. And you'll also have local people or the team that was constituted by government from different sectors in relation to aviation as well, and the judiciary and all the investigators and the police and the defense. They will work together with this independent team from Germany to investigate this plane crash that led to the death of the former Vice President, Dr. Lazarus Chakwera.
Yeah, very well. Thank you so much for that update. SABC International News Editor Sophie Mokoena there giving us an update, a significant development in Malawi's political landscape. A new vice president has been appointed with immediate effect, according to the statement.